Pokemon Duel trainers, let's get extra hype for Celebi. And how do you guys feel about RNG? Stay tuned. It's showtime. What's up, trainers? It's your host, Professor Showtime, here with another educational, with another entertaining, with another exciting episode of Pokemon Duel. Boom! Back at it like Pokemon Duel addicts and trainers. Well, I have a show for you guys, so let's get into it. Today, we are speaking about RNG. That's right, RNG. RNG stands for Random Number Generator. But in pertaining to Pokemon Duel, it's about how lucky or how unlucky you are. So you guys know my saying, it's better to be lucky than to be good. This game is going to spotlight this. So trainers, first things first, we should never rage quit, and we should never really give up on a match if you think it's not going your way. This gameplay is going to spotlight this. I'm going against Logi. It's an evenly matched match. He has the meta dragon deck. He's rocking 2 Altarias, 2 Rayquazas, a Giratina into the Giratina origin form, and he has a Fracture into Haxorus. So I have the deck that I've been rocking for about a week now. It's the no synergy deck, meaning that all my figures should be great standalone. So let's get into the match. I'm going to get the first play, and you know, I'm always concerned about being rushed down, so I'm going to start with an air balloon. I bring out my Primal Kyogre, going towards the goalie. You know my opinion, I feel Primal Kyogre is the best goalie in the game. My opponent started with a Dragon Sphere on his Altaria. He puts his Fraction in the right place in the middle, so I can't rush him down, so I guess we're both petrified of being rushed down. But none of us do the rushing. I'm going to bring out my Gardevoirs on the left side. The left side is really the side that opponents usually attack from. Why? I have no idea. So I like to shore up that side first. I see the Rayquaza on the field, so I'm going to go and try to exclude it right away. I'm Mega Gardevoir. I'm looking for the blue hole. Of course, I land the smallest attack on my wheel. It's a level 10 Gardevoir, and it lands its gold. It lands its purple against Rayquaza's gold. Feels really terrible. He's gonna bring out his other Rayquaza. I'm gonna go ahead and shore up that side, and he brings up his Gardevoir. I'm not gonna waste my time again. I don't want Mega Rayquaza to get on the field, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Mega Gardevoir again. So let's see what happens this time. This time I'm going to attack. I'm looking for the blue hole again to try to exclude it, get it off the field, but no, he beats me by 4 sea levels, and that's that. Both my Gardevoirs are down. Feels really terrible. Alright, so now my opponent is in a really commanding position. He gets both his Altarias on the field. I have to use one of my Max Revive plates. Bring the Gardevoir back up, and this time it's looking kind of grim now, because now he's going to start the meteoritic teachings. He's coming with the big bad Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza is going to come on the field, and of course you know what's going to attack, right? He's going to attack, attacks my Gardevoir, and of course he wins the roll easily. Purple into gold. Doesn't matter that he lands 210. And now it's looking really bad for me. I'm forced to use my second Max Revive. I'm gonna come on the field. Thankfully he's not gonna hop over me because of Gardevoir's ability, and because he could have easily went for the cheese when there by attacking the Primal Kyogre and land and fly. Instead he's going to attack, and again he wins the roll. We have not won a roll yet this game. We haven't won a roll yet. This is looking really terrible. So I'm gonna go ahead, bring my Fracture on the field. It looks like he's a little scared of the Fracture. I don't know why, but it looks like he is. But I'm gonna go ahead and Rocky Helmet. This time I'm gonna try to get the evolution off. You know, this is a surefire situation for me. No matter what, I was gonna get the evolution off. I get the Guillotine. So now we finally win one roll. We're gonna get the evolution. We got the level 10 Haxorus coming through. So he has 160, 170. We're looking. You know, we did something. He did not attack. It wouldn't make sense to attack, because when you go against Mega Rayquaza, all you want to do is stall. Alright, so now I cover up my goal. He's gonna go ahead and attack my Haxorus now, and of course he wins the roll again, because we only won one roll this game. So this means RNG was heavily in my opponent's favor. Heavily. I'm going to go ahead and bring my Marshadow on the field, which can't do much. He's going to go ahead and take my entry point, which is the smart thing to do. I have no choice. I got to move up with the Haxorus. I got to start making my own play. And I'm going to go ahead and now it's my turn. I'm going to attack his Altaria. He hits the Dragon Dance. He hits the Dragon Dance. And it's not enough by one small sea level. But the caveat is I am burned. So Haxorus is burned. He puts his Altaria on the goal. I'm forced to Bright Powder. You guys know I love the Bright Powder plate. I'm going to go ahead and Bright Powder attack the Fracture. Haxorus attacking Fracture, but I have a big miss. He lands the Guillotine, but I do have the Bright Powder, so I make my opponent spin again. This time we do get the winning roll. We get the winning roll. So now my opponent's like, whoa, wait a minute, this doesn't look too good. He's forced to max survive because the Giratina has weight. He brings the Altaria on the defensive side, which shows a tall task for me, right? Now I have to double chance. I use the Bright Powder. Now I'm forced to double chance because it's now or never. He has both my entry points sealed. I go ahead and I win this roll. Look at this, no need for the double chance. Even though my Haxorus is burned and has a nice miss, not much my opponent can do. My opponent's gonna take the goal with his Altaria. I'm gonna attack the Altaria. I still have the big miss. He lands the Perish Song, so it's a stall roll. So this is what my opponent wants. Now we both are cursed. Now my opponent is gonna come on the field. He is gonna attack. He's gonna try to exclude my Haxorus. My Haxorus does have a huge miss, but I get the lucky guillotine. He gets knocked out. Now it's my turn again. Remember, the Altaria is cursed. The Perish Song did land before. Whoever wins this roll, and I win the roll. So we get an exclusion. The Altaria is off the field. It's my opponent's last hurrah. He has to get the guillotine, or he has to get damage on my big miss. And what happens? Yeah, guys. RNG swang my opponent's way at first, but RNG swang my way to end. Very interesting match. Shout out to Loki. Awesome match. But yeah, guys, RNG swings both ways. Never give up. You know, what do you guys feel about RNG? You know, is it too much in this game? Should they dial back the RNG? I mean, that's what they try to do with Z moves. Z moves try to bring the RNG back a little bit, but did you think they took it a little bit too far? Let me know how you feel in the comments down below. Alright guys, so it's time to speculate. Let's talk about Celebi. Celebi has been hinted to come. We are all excited for Celebi, especially our grass lovers, especially the 420 friendly crew. My goodness gracious. Man, alright, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Celebi is a grass and psychic type Pokemon. Although it looks like a fairy type Pokemon to me. It's not fairy though, it's a grass psychic. It's gonna have some crazy synergy in grass decks. I'm not too sure about psychic decks because Celebi was always known as the voice of the forest. Hope I'm saying that. I hope I remember that correctly. But it's known as the voice of the forest. I'm pretty sure of that. It's a mythical Pokemon as well. So Celebi does not have any evolutions. What's the cool thing about Celebi? Celebi is able to travel through time and exist simultaneously throughout time. So Celebi was also known to bring stuff back from the dead, including itself. You know, it was able to restore plants to perfect health. So trainers, you guys see what let me bring it up on the screen. You guys see what Shaymin Landform can do with Healing Flower? Take on Pokemon from the PC and move it to the bench. Yeah, Celebi is gonna have that, you know, probably ×3. You think Shaymin Landform is great? You think Dialga's Roar of Time is great to bring things back to the beginning state of the duel? No. Celebi is gonna flip all that on his head. I'm thinking Celebi is gonna be a combination of Shaymin Landform and Dialga's Roar of Time. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I want to see how they inculcate it. You know, grass does not need a lot of healing right now because it has the Sceptile into Mega Sceptile. When that evolves, it empties out the PC for your grass type figures, and of course when Shaymin hits Healing Flower, it empties out the PC. I don't know what's left for grass. Is Celebi gonna eliminate the PCs altogether? Like, hey, if you have Celebi on the field, there's gonna be no PC for your grass type figures, or grass and psychic type figures. I don't know. It's gonna be an amazing time when Celebi comes. I'm so hyped for it. If you guys are hyped for it, let me know. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know too much about Shadow Pokemon, but it uses purification for Shadow Pokemon. Yeah, it has something called Time Flute. Yeah, trainers. It's gonna be fun. All right, trainers. Thanks for sticking it out to the end of the video. This video we discussed Celebi. The video before this we discussed Necrozma. The video before that we discussed Mega Kangaskhan. So, which one of these 3 figures are you guys hype about the most? Let us know in the comments down below. And remember, guys, the Showtime channel is not just a community. We are a family. And if you want to sink big ships, you gotta go where the water is deep. This is Showtime, signing off. Peace, trainers.